Hi there. Thanks for joining our webinar on map intelligence and advanced location analytics. We're going to show how we can do a whole range of location analytics from an Excel spreadsheet. So we've got an Excel spreadsheet in front of us which has 4 worksheets. We've got fast food outlets over Sydney. We've got some demographic data by LGA over Sydney. I'll just clear my filter there. We've got some gym outlets over Sydney and some vacant outlets. Now what we're going to do is generate layers up to an Amazon map server from this. So we've already configured how they're going to work. So we'll just push the map button and push our data up to the map server and generate the map image and send it back to us. So we've got at least 4 or 5 layers being generated from the map server. Hence it's taking just a slight amount of time to bring that back. It's now done it and bringing it back in. We come in over Sydney and you can see that we've got LGAs themed by colour, by income, red being lower and blue being higher areas. And then we've also got a hatch over the top of that to show the population. And if I go into pop-up mode, we can go and click on one of those areas and get it pop up and get some specific detail. So we've got income for Liverpool, 34,000 or just over 34,000, and the total population of 25 to 49-year-olds about 67,000. Now the map's fully interactive, so we can drag it around, zoom in and out as you would normally expect with a map view. So it's totally dynamic, and the zoom extent was driven by Excel data coming through. We're over Google, so we can look at terrain or satellite. We can go over Bing or OpenStreetMaps, just a configuration issue. We'll just change back to street maps for make it easier to see things. We have a whole range of different visualizations, contours, Voronoi, line generators, point clusters. On this one, we'll choose to do a contour. We have outlets in the map, but they're not actually showing because they're at a lower zoom level. If I just set up the configuration for the outlets, we'll see the hotspot contour come back over the map, and you can see we're clustered over this area in the middle of Sydney. So if I zoom into that location a bit further, it will automatically change the setup of the contour. And if we zoom in one more level, we should be close enough so the points come up and you'll be able to see the contour directly over the middle of Sydney, picking up that huge cluster of points there. So the contour has done its job for us and helped us zoom in. What we might want to do now is actually use the map to make a selection of points that we might want to investigate further. So we might want to look at this area and see if it's worth opening a healthy gym, a healthy fast food outlet in that area. So let's go into selection mode. So if I click selection, so what we're going to do here is a radius, select by radius from this gym here. And we'll just click on there and come out about this far, which is roughly about 2 kilometers. We've picked up the outlets that we've got in there. If I go back to my outlets tab in Excel and I apply selection in the map intelligence menu, we'll be using that selection made in the map to filter back into our Excel spreadsheet, so that you can see we've now only got these ones that were picked up in the map, and there's no salad bars in there, so which is what we're looking for. So if we send those back to the map and regenerate it, so we're just focused in on that area, what we might want to do is then look at population, rent, median income in that area, and see if it is viable to do a bit of background analysis and work if we can put an area. So let's just zoom in back around that area. You can see we've still got our LGA layers on, so we might just go turn them off because we're going to bring in some web map services to show the power within Excel of using map intelligence. So if I pull up our data overlays menu, what we want to do is look at ABS demographic data at SA1 level, which is the smallest area that's put out, and maybe look at some things like median average weekly rents and mortgages. So if I click on this one, we'll pull in that web service of median mortgage, and you can see this dark brown area here is where the highest rents are, or mortgage repayments. If I pull in personal weekly income, we can see we've got a spread across here of high weekly income and down in these areas. So we might want to consider putting a fast food outlet for healthy food in these sort of areas for people who attend gyms. So that's just a very quick run through of some key features in Map Intelligence. So generating multiple layers, showing contours or hotspots, coming in over Google Earth and bringing in WMS layers from the web. Thanks for your attention.